talk about my cervical cerclage removal experience. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so today is July 18th, and I'm currently 37 weeks pregnant. I had a cervical cerclage placed in at 18 weeks, I believe. Yeah, 18 weeks. I got it placed in because if you go to one of my previous videos, it explains on why I have to get that procedure done in the first place. But in case you don't want to feel like really going back and looking at that, I can really explain it really fast right now. So November 1st, 2018, my husband and I, we lost our daughter. I went into early labor and I was like 5 months gestation, or just hitting 5 months exactly, and I was 3 centimeters dilated, and my membrane was hanging out. So basically, there was nothing they really could do. Like, they was gonna do an emergency cerclage, but somehow I had an infection that I had no idea that I had. They didn't want to risk, doing that procedure, making me sick, and also I had a rupture in the amniotic sac, so I was losing fluid also. November 1st, I gave birth to our daughter Kai, and she lived for about an hour, and then she passed away. So fast forward to now, it is July 18th, 2020, and I am currently 37 weeks pregnant. So this is the farthest I've ever been in a pregnancy before. Me and my husband are now expecting a little boy, Khalil. But it's kind of like Khalil, but it has Kai's name, his big sister's name in it, so we put Khalil. And yeah, like on the 9th, so 9 days ago, I got my cervical cerclage removed. And I kind of thought that by me having a competent cervix, that when the cerclage was removed, that I would like go into labor immediately, and I didn't. So we're still patiently waiting. My due date is August 4th, but I don't think he's gonna stay in there that long. I mean, I hope not, because I'm really tired of being pregnant. I mean, if you've been pregnant, you know how it feels to be tired of being pregnant. Like, it's very uncomfortable. At this point, you can't do like your day-to-day stuff, like bend over, like get in and out of bed. It's kind of hard, but I mean, I'm enjoying it for the most part, because I'm so thankful for the cerclage that I got, because it kept our son in, kept him safe, and so he can grow up and be big. So back to my story, back to my cervical cerclage removal. Now, I went to, when you get it done, you have to get it done at the hospital, so they numb you from the waist down. But when they remove it, there's no numbing, there's no anything to help aid with pain while getting taken out. You get it took out during like a regular OB appointment. I got it taken out at 36 weeks, so I'm 37 now. So we get in there, go to the doctor, same thing like any other thing. They, check you and everything. See if your heart beating just fine, going good, all type of stuff. So they basically tell you to like get on the table, undress from the waist down, and yeah, they do their thing. So my doctor, he basically clipped the stitch at one part and pulled it out, and it was really painful because he used a really large metal speculum, and I didn't know they still use those now, but so whenever I go to the doctor, they use that on me. I never understood, because like I'm a military wife, so on the page that other wives go to, they say they use plastic on them all the time. They never use the metal ones, but for some reason they always use the metal on me, and I never say anything about it, but I should probably speak up. But it was very uncomfortable. It's like having a shoehorn. Now, the thing that you used to put your shoe on, it's like that, but in your vagina, and it hurts. It's very uncomfortable. So he used that to really see far back in my cervix. He said he couldn't really see the cerclage because I guess by being placed early on in my pregnancy at 18 weeks, my skin kind of healed and grew around it, so it's kind of hard to really see it. But the lady who did my procedure at St. Mary's here in Virginia, she put hella knots in it. It was like at least 4 or 5 knots in it. Like, it were like tie your shoe and you just keep tying and keep tying. It was like that, like a long knot, like this long. Not really this long, but I'm being dramatic, but it was like a long knot. So we cut a piece and then basically pulled it through, and that hurt really bad. Like, I don't like cervical checks. It's very uncomfortable. And it was like I bled and I cried, and it was like very uncomfortable. I was trying to like succumb. It's just like, it was very uncomfortable. Like, I can't really explain anything else. Like, I'm not trying to scare anybody that's going to get a cervical cerclage or get removed. I'm being dead honest. It was extremely uncomfortable. Like, yeah, it was uncomfortable. So after that, he basically thought that he left a piece in, but it was just scar tissue from having a procedure done. He thought he had left a piece in. He was like, well, I don't want to continue to keep pulling or picking at your cervix if it's like really painful. So he said, we're gonna just leave it in. But I went back for my week appointment after that, and he was surprised that I was still pregnant and still, haven't really went into labor yet. But when he checked again, he said it was just scar tissue. So I was 2 centimeters dilated when he took it out on the 9th. When I went back for my weekly schedule, he said I was 3 centimeters dilated. So now I'm 3 centimeters dilated right now. I haven't went into active labor. I'm still having Braxton Hicks. Braxton Hicks are practice or false contractions where my stomach feels really it feels like the baby's balling up, but actually your uterus contracting. But I haven't had any leaking or any signs of labor so far. I could probably give you guys a belly shot later, or I could probably place it in now. But other than that, I'm just waiting for our son to get here, and I'm ready for him to get here. I'm probably gonna do like updates, probably within a week. I think I have an appointment on the 23rd. I'm feeling kind of anxious. I'm feeling kind of scared. I kind of want to not be pregnant anymore and have our baby and like hold him and kiss him. But then again, I'm just like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm a first time mom, so I'm kind of nervous and anxious about being a mom. And though I have help with my husband, I'm just kind of nervous about it all around. But I am excited. Like, I can feel him moving around all the time, and it's an experience. Like, this pregnancy hasn't really been hard for me, like as far as like health wise. Like, I haven't really been sick. Excuse me, I haven't been sick that much. Like, in the beginning I was like nauseous, but I never really threw up. Only thing that's really bad now is heartburn. Heartburn in the middle of the night. It keeps me up at night. I can't sleep. It's so uncomfortable, and I just like me somewhere like I can't drink anything that I like anymore. Like, even water gives me heartburn now. And don't let me get started on peeing every 5 minutes. So I just downed a bottle of water probably like half an hour ago. I'm probably gonna be peeing for the rest of the night. But other than that, we're just waiting for our boy to get here and everything. Pretty much it. That's really my experience. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to scare anybody or make anybody feel like, oh, they shouldn't get it or be scared. I'm just being honest. It is extremely uncomfortable, and yeah. Excuse my hair, y'all. I'm looking a mess. It's hot here. Yeah, humidity took my hair and did what it did with it. I'm nervous because my due date is August 4th, and so far I'm not having any signs of labor, any signs of anything, but it can happen overnight and that can change. So I'm not really gonna be like rushing and everything. At first I was like trying to do everything. I was drinking like raspberry leaf tea, being intimate with my husband, and going for walks and you know, just trying to find anything and everything I could to really like get labor going. But my family just told me, just relax, like let your body do what it does. Let your body do what it's meant to do. Just let it come on its own. So I'm just gonna not be too anxious about it, because when you're anxious and you wait for the phone to ring, it'll never ring. So nature take its course and just be excited when you get here. Probably gonna do like, I don't know if I'm gonna vlog the birth or anything like that. I might to put on the page, but I don't know. And also I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do like morning routines, newborn morning routines, first time mom, night routines or anything like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Hopefully I won't be too tired, because it took me a long time to make this video, and it's been like 3 months since my last video and I only got 2 videos up. But like I said, this pregnancy really been hard on me. Like physically, I've been exhausted. Like I already wasn't in the best health physically as is, but I was working towards that before I got pregnant. But I ended up getting pregnant before I got my health together, and then I was like, well, kind of made an excuse like it's a lost cause. I'm gonna just basically just let my body just do what it does, whatever. But for sure after this baby comes out, I'm gonna get my health together, because I gotta keep up with him. I'm not a young turkey anymore. I'm gonna be 31 this year, so yeah, I gotta keep up with a little kid as I get older. But yeah, here's a belly shot. My stretch marks. 37 weeks. Pregnant. Very pregnant. Very pregnant. 37 weeks. And I'm very happy and excited to be, hopefully soon, or not too soon, welcoming a little boy into the world. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to really share. Have any questions, you know, comment down below. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff.